Max Baer Jr., kept this hidden while filming Beverly Hillbillies. Max Baer Jr. is an American actor, producer, and director, best known for his iconic role as Jethro Bodini on the popular television show The Beverly Hillbillies. Born on December 4, 1937, in Oakland, California, Max Baer Jr. is the son of renowned heavyweight boxing champion Max Baer Sr. and his wife, Mary Ellen Sullivan. Baer's family legacy is deeply rooted in both athletics and entertainment, and while Max Baer Sr. made a name for himself in the boxing ring, his son would carve out his own space in Hollywood, becoming a beloved figure in American pop culture. Baer's most notable work came in the 1960s when he joined the Beverly Hillbillies, a sitcom that became one of the most watched television shows in the United States. Playing Jethro Bodini, the dim-witted but good-natured nephew of the Clampett family, Baer delivered a memorable performance that solidified his place in television history. The Beverly Hillbillies ran for 9 seasons from 1962 to 1971 and became a staple of American TV, blending slapstick humor with a quirky narrative about the rural Clampett family who strikes it rich and moves to Beverly Hills. Baer's portrayal of Jethro, complete with his thick Southern accent and bumbling personality, was an integral part of the show's charm. Although Baer's role as Jethro was his most famous, it was not his only venture in the entertainment industry. He appeared in a number of films and television series throughout his career, including roles in McHale's Navy, 1965, The Wild McCullochs, 1975, and Hometown USA, 1979. In addition to his acting career, Baer also pursued work as a producer and director. His passion for film led him to create Macon County Line, 1974, a film he both produced and directed, which became a surprise hit. The success of the film demonstrated Baer's multifaceted talent and his ability to transition from acting to behind-the-scenes work. Max Baer Jr., best known for his portrayal of the lovable, dim-witted Jethro Bodini on the hit TV show The Beverly Hillbillies, led a life full of surprises and secrets, particularly when it came to his personal ambitions and aspirations. While many fans of the show knew him primarily for his role as Jethro, a character whose charm and absurdity won over millions of viewers, there was much more to Baer than what appeared on screen. Throughout his time on the Beverly Hillbillies, Max Baer Jr. kept certain elements of his personal life hidden, things that would have surely shocked fans if they had known at the time. One of the most significant aspects of Baer's secret life during the filming of the show was his deep desire to pursue a career in film production. Despite being known for his comedic performance as Jethro, Baer harbored a strong ambition to direct and produce films. This ambition, however, was something he kept under wraps during his time on the show. Baer was not just content with the role of a supporting actor in a hit TV series. He longed for a greater creative control in the entertainment industry. His passion for filmmaking was something he had developed over the years and was likely influenced by his upbringing in a family with a strong background in entertainment. His father, Max Baer Sr., was a well-known boxer, and his grandfather had been a famous circus performer, so the entertainment industry was part of his DNA. Despite his aspirations, Baer was not open about his desire to move behind the camera while working on the Beverly Hillbillies. At the time, he believed that discussing such ambitions might jeopardize his standing on the show, where he was already a popular character. The show was a massive success, and Jethro Bodini had become an iconic figure in American television. Baer feared that his career might be limited if his interests were seen as distractions from his role as Jethro. He also realized that it was difficult to transition from being a well-loved television actor into a respected film director, so he kept his filmmaking dreams to himself, carefully hiding them from the public eye. In addition to his passion for filmmaking, Baer also kept hidden his growing disillusionment with the television industry. By the time the Beverly Hillbillies was wrapping up its run, Baer was becoming increasingly frustrated with being typecast as Jethro. He had been playing the same character for nearly a decade, and although he had become a household name, he felt that the role was limiting his acting range. Baer's frustration was compounded by the fact that the show's creators often struggled to find new and exciting storylines for his character. As the show continued to air, Baer began to feel more like a caricature of himself, playing the bumbling, naive Jethro to the point where it seemed like the role was overshadowing his true abilities as an actor. He longed for more serious roles but was unsure how to break free from the mold that had been cast for him. Despite these frustrations, Baer's secret desire for a different type of career became his driving force after the Beverly Hillbillies ended in 1971. After the show's cancellation, Baer took matters into his own hands and made a successful transition into the world of film production. He invested his own money in creating films, producing a few low-budget movies, including Macon County Line, 1974, which was a surprise hit. His transition from actor to producer and director marked the beginning of a new chapter in his career, and while it was not an easy path, it allowed Baer to pursue his passion for filmmaking and find success behind the scenes. Another thing Baer kept hidden during his time on the Beverly Hillbillies was his personal struggles with his family's expectations. As the son of a famous boxer, Baer felt the weight of his family's legacy on his shoulders. His father, Max Baer Jr., was a former heavyweight champion who had a tumultuous career, both inside and outside of the boxing ring. Baer Jr. was often compared to his father, and there was a constant pressure to live up to the high expectations set by his family. However, Max Baer Jr. had no interest in following in his father's footsteps in the boxing world. Instead, he chose to pursue acting and later film production, much to the disappointment of his father, who had hoped that his son would continue the family's legacy in the ring. This created a sense of internal conflict for Baer, as he struggled to reconcile his desire for success in the entertainment industry with the pressure to meet his father's expectations. While Baer never publicly discussed these feelings at the time, they played a significant role in shaping his decisions throughout his career. His desire to forge his own path away from the shadow of his father's fame led him to focus on projects that were meaningful to him, such as the films he later produced. The conflict between his personal desires and his family's expectations remained a hidden part of his story, one that Baer would not openly acknowledge until much later in his life. Baer also kept hidden his complicated relationship with the fame that came with the Beverly Hillbillies. While he appreciated the success the show brought him, Baer was not entirely comfortable with the level of attention and celebrity that came with it. He struggled with the idea of being recognized primarily for his role as Jethro, and this led to some personal isolation. Despite being surrounded by a supportive cast and crew, Baer often felt like he was living in a fishbowl, where every move he made was scrutinized by the public. He longed for privacy and wanted to live a more low-key life, but the fame of the Beverly Hillbillies made that difficult. In his later years, Max Baer Jr. reflected on these hidden aspects of his career, acknowledging that they played a crucial role in his decision to step away from acting and focus on his passion for filmmaking. Although he had enjoyed the ride of being a TV star, the hidden layers of his desires, frustrations, and personal conflicts ultimately led him to create a legacy of his own, one that was not defined solely by his role as Jethro Bodini. Baer's journey from actor to director and producer allowed him to redefine himself and pursue a career that was more fulfilling and true to his aspirations. Outside of his professional life, Max Baer Jr. has always maintained a relatively private personal life. He is known for his love of the outdoors, as well as his interest in business ventures, including the ownership of a casino in Lake Tahoe, Nevada. Baer has also been outspoken about his admiration for his father, Max Baer Sr., and the impact his father had on his life and career. Max Baer Sr., although a successful boxer, faced his own personal struggles, including the pressure of being seen as a controversial figure due to his turbulent personal life. Max Baer Jr.'s contributions to American television and film continue to be remembered with fondness by fans, particularly those who grew up watching the Beverly Hillbillies. While the show may have ended over 50 years ago, its impact on television history remains significant, and Baer's role as Jethro remains a beloved part of pop culture. Today, Max Baer Jr. is celebrated not only for his role in the sitcom but also for his entrepreneurial spirit, his dedication to the craft of filmmaking, and his ability to persevere in the face of challenges.